The only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Well, that's fine. See, look, this right here is a nickel package right here.
So their offense out now to get this
I got
game
two
started.
defensive
It's
tackles.
1st and 10.
Yeah.
Coming out throwing is Williams.
Oh my God!
Gave it away to start this game.
Come on, Simpson.
Interception, but instead a gift.
Come on, Simpson. First play of the game, baby.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Throwing again on second, Williams.
Oh!
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
I pressed the goddamn triangle button, man.
Those linebackers, they seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction
gonna be
there.
one of them games.
It changed its direction.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker.
Come on, man.
After getting across the 45. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it sets up a Houston first. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
And that was a good cut.
And they take him down right along the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Williams on the play action. He's got it near the 8. They rip off a
Damn it, 24. Where the fuck was you at, bro?
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. To throw is Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got to trust him.
And he's in for the touchdown.
That shit is so
Texans
good.
finish up an excellent opening series. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. On a
2 times he got
into the end
bailed.
zone.
That's all right.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more.
First game jitters.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
All right.
First and 10 now from the 30. They'll run the counter.
Damn.
And the plunge up the gut
You got
yields
trucked,
nothing
didn't you?
there. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 10 now.
Oh.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Yeah, 65. What the fuck?
Gotta figure out this third down here. Trying to throw here out of the gun.
Throw it.
Put some power on a deep one left.
Damn, Vic, what the fuck you holding on to the ball for?
He mix it in for the touchdown. The
He
Bulls
fucking,
finish
he
up their
pump
opening drive.
faked it first. I'm like, throw
He
that
finds one of
bitch.
his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bulls tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense.
That was my rookie. That's his first
And
catch
chancy to
of his
return
career.
there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's tighten it up.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Williams. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They have themselves another first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams.
Damn.
Along the left sideline.
These niggas is playing like shit right now.
He's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans break the tie here in the first. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask
Why
your
he
dude,
run like
show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
They're like, oh,
Kicking
we
team all ready for
outside.
the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Now a give on the counter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and running. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw.
Oh, Rook, you got to catch that.
Great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He'll throw again on second down. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Play action on first down. Taking a deep shot here.
Damn.
This one will be intercepted.
Nah, he slowed up for no reason. Like, what the fuck you slowing up for? He not faster than you.
That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see.
Come on, rookie, you gotta be smarter than that, bro.
It wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air, he hung that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
19 Tiger, 70 Lion.
They give it to him again.
Oh, come on.
He stopped quickly. Offense in the hurry up here. From his own end zone on third and long.
Oh, my God.
Just over the middle. Jukes one defender, and he rips off
Come on.
a chunk of yardage before finally.
Hell yeah. Like, what?
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this.
All right, let's do that.
Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams.
Nobody was there.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19, 18.
Williams to throw on first. Has it downfield.
Come on, bro.
They catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard
My guy's
pickup on the
playing
ground.
like garbage
And
right
it sets up
now.
a Houston first.
We'll get it together. We got some new pieces. We'll get it together.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out.
Oh, my God.
He's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston.
Bro.
The
Oh, my
Texans
God.
parlay the interception into points.
Okay.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down
This
the middle.
motherfucker more worried about
And the
running over the
Texans
guy
double
than
their lead to
tackling the
14.
fucking running back.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown. The Bulls make it a one-score game in the first half. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Chooses to bring this one out. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. First and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Take over.
Williams to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 8. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw by Williams. This one falls incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Throwing again on second, Williams. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bulls gain possession on the 60th interception of his career. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again.
Crazy, every down.
But this time, it is a takeaway. You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Dumped off to his running back. He's still going. The ball is out. But it bounces.
That's why you run close to the sideline. That is why you run close
18 yards
to the sideline.
And it gets him a first down.
He gets a few a year,
Thrown back in the backfield,
unfortunately.
and they give it to him. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Yeah, he's quick. He's more quick than fast.
For too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Gets him on the out route. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Bulls pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's brought down after a nice return there, which brings us to our 2-minute warning. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back.
No, sir.
That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth,
Yeah.
it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Williams from the gun. Catch made over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. 1st down, Williams. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Now Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bulls will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Boy, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Second and 10 now. He's on the move. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go.
He'll throw it yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, set. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Dragon 60.
From the 41. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll give him a first down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's caught at the 4. And that play's
Good
brought to a
service.
halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Come on. Set.
Here's a give up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they could try for some points going into the break.
And I don't know. Man.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Only a 20-yarder here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, it was on competitive. Yeah, Sim is harder than competitive.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the
That's why they
second half
wasn't
has in
calling
store
pass
for us.
interferences. That's why they wasn't calling
Well, if you
nothing.
love high-scoring
'Cause we was on
games, know that
competitive.
You have been glued to your television so far, and no signs of
They
slowing
don't
down
call
as we
them
begin
shits.
our second half. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30.
Hell yeah. Awareness, their tendencies, all of that shit matters.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And they'll have first down. Now looking to throw. Catch is made.
Oh, he came back to it. Good job, Rook.
Get 18 yards there. And that gives them the first. They'll try and throw it here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Give him 18
Yeah,
yards
man.
on that play, Brock,
It's
and
been a
it
little
puts him
minute.
first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got
Yeah, he played my computer team.
Defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid
Yeah,
of him.
it's been a little minute, man. We was looking forward to it last year.
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10.
Oh, he did not drop
And
that.
the hit knocks it free.
Oh, my God, bro.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And things
Oh,
turn out
come
with
on.
that long. Back to throw. Cut at the 10-yard line.
I knew he was going to follow
And
him.
he's brought down inside the 10 and
Word.
the
I
9.
knew he was going to follow him then.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's in. Touchdown. The Bulls grow the lead coming out of halftime. The extra point is up, and it is good. And
I do the
Bulls
same
take a
shit.
3-possession lead.
Like I got my main plan, and then I
They put a
try. I
touchdown on the
gotta
board, and now they'll
finagle it
send
after
away.
that.
From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Oh no, who's that?
After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
I ain't know that neither.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Oh, good catch.
And he's brought
Damn, that was a
down
good
after
catch.
Nice gain and a 1st down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
Oof.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Oh, good knockout.
On the right side.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing this back in the end zone.
Oh,
Touchdown, it's intercepted.
I know exactly what the quarterback was
Sure
envisioning.
was.
That one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know
I had to
exactly
peel
what he
back
was
for that
thinking.
one.
Oh, no! Give me that one back because the coverage baited him.
God
perfectly into that
damn.
throw, and even
That
more
was
so,
tough.
kicked it off.
Okay, you ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
No, I'm good, man.
Hand off to the back.
I'm good, man.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this
Yo,
up to the
yo.
22.
I'm good, bro.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
What's happening, brother?
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that
All
commitment to the
good.
ground game.
I like
Type
this
of
score
run
right
keeps the
here.
defense from loading up in coverage.
It was a rough
Focusing
go in the
entirely
beginning.
on that passing game.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll take it up to the 30
What happened?
before being brought down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
What up, bro?
Another carry for him. Spins out of 1 stop. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give
That
him
boy
a 1st
tough.
down.
That boy tough.
That boy look like Jerome Bettis.
Yeah, that boy
I
tough.
love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Go check. Go check.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Right up the gut.
Damn, where's fuck 38 going?
Maybe a yard away.
The hell was that?
Toe hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
On first down, they'll run. They get an even 10 on that play. And they're going to have a first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I thought he was gone. I thought he was up out of there.
Completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. The third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bulls lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
He already said he don't feel like talking right
I
now.
really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Bulls make it a 24-point ball game.
Texans 21.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Williams on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. Oh, stiff arm. And he does.
God damn, had to trip this motherfucker, man.
Take him down.
God damn.
You often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return.
I had to trip that nigga.
Does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting
God damn, son.
and the tone of this drive.
Things looking
For
totally different
real.
after that last play. It's first and 10 inside the opposing 30.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
Throwing the out route.
Hey,
complete.
23, what the fuck was
And he's
that?
in.
Yo, come on, son. Come on, 23.
The Texans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far. but they are
23 got
still
like
fighting.
90-something man coverage. How the hell you get broke on like that?
Clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Yeah, he was.
And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16.
All right,
That makes
fellas.
this a
All
two-score
right,
game.
pull it together. Pull it together.
All right, partner. It is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate? Just
Yeah.
bit of a chance.
Yeah.
Maybe
He
they
got
can
a
do
few
it again.
throws off that he wouldn't usually be able to get off.
But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, like he's getting the ball out of his
First and
hands a
10
lot
now from the
faster.
30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him
Hold him.
inside. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
On a tight end?
But partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. And holding
Absolutely.
penalty's gonna make first down
What?
twice as tough. They're
There, the man was holding.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's caught behind the line.
He's the one who snaps the ball. If he's snapping the ball or somebody's right over him, he's going to do whatever he got to do not to give up the sack.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener.
Yeah, he's still trying to defend the, he's still trying to defend the play.
It's a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
I need some like pistol plays.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
79. Go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Setting up a throw. He's on the move.
Might as well.
Complete out to the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Might as well.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Receiver in motion going left. They go play action on first. He gets a lock behind one, deep downfield.
Damn.
He intercepts it. That is
That
exactly
motherfucker is pushing me backwards. Oh, what the fuck?
Texans have some new life in the
Alright, he threw that a little too far anyway.
That's now
Alright,
two,
cool.
Kate, that they've gotten him from picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect.
These dudes don't move out the way.
It's the greatest treasure you have as an
Like,
offense.
these guys
And this
might be a
defense,
little
well,
slower.
they've got 2 in
They
their
might be on the
pocket,
slower
and you
side, but they don't move out the way.
Number 3.
Oh,
one is incomplete. Couldn't hang
Oh.
on through the contact. Middle of the
sheesh.
field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and they're just
Yeah, he
there aren't a lot
could've.
of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing from near his own goal line. He throws a
Oh,
bullet to the
shit.
center. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
God damn.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved to tie it
That's a good
in
question.
the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how the hell he got so open
Difference can
too.
make for an offense.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Brought in right side. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Shot.
Williams from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Working from the gun, Williams. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans parlay the interception into points. Texans facing a big play as they go for 2.
The Texans will line up.
Man in motion here.
Conversion. Check up.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Williams to throw on 1st. Cut out left. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw, Williams. Forced out to his right. Has it down close. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Let's go. Go.
Now Williams. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal.
Let's go, boys.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
2nd and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Bulls only up by a few. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Now give left side. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Yes, sir.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. But they'll take that every single time.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They give it to him again. And he drives it up past the 45. Houston calls it 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Back to the well again. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Simple dive up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The Bulls setting out their punt team. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be Texans football. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. He'll look to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10.
Woof!
So
Nail biter right there, boy.
with the win.
Good game.
Fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.
I saw him going. I was like, I wonder if he gonna see him.
So for my partner Brock,
And I was like, yeah, he saw him. Let me go get him. He saw him.
On EA Sports. The Bulls winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
Yeah, I figured that. I was like, yo, nah, son. We're going to play underneath just in case.